TikTok says it's in the process of restoring service to US users after President-elect Donald Trump said he'd try to pause a federal law banning the app when he takes office tomorrow. But what will happen if the ban continues for those who rely on TikTok to make a living? Won't someone think of all those influencers? Well, for more, we are joined by the Chief Executive of the Social Shepherd, Zoe Shepherd, who joins us from Bath in the United Kingdom. Zoe, what has this blackout meant for, about 12 hours, a bit longer? What's it meant for TikTok users?
I mean, ultimately, it's just left everyone in a state of confusion, to be entirely honest. I think we weren't very clear, and I don't think a lot of people actually expected the app to go dark. I think there's a lot of, it won't happen. And then we kind of got to yesterday morning kind of thing, and everyone started posting these tearful goodbyes to TikTok. The app's actually only been down for about 12 hours, so it hasn't really had too much of an impact. Although I guess in the lead up to us not knowing what was happening, it meant that a lot of people did explore other apps, and we've seen a huge uptake in other Chinese-owned apps, such as Red Note, for example. This
is big business. I mean, I'm saying this slightly tongue-in-cheek, but it is big business for some people, isn't it? So presumably, like any business, uncertainty is not good.
No, it's not at all. And I think you've got multiple people earning money from TikTok. You've got businesses, you've got creators, for example, and influencers as well. And we've also got, really unique roles that have been built off the back of TikTok. TikTok really created this type of employer-generated content too, and we've got businesses that have employed team members just to create TikTok content for them. So there's been a lot of unknown and a lot of worry around what a potential TikTok ban could mean.
So how are influencers, how are the people you work with preparing for the next few weeks and months? I know Donald Trump has indicated he'd like to give it a bit of a reprieve for a bit, but in terms of long-term planning, what are you suggesting to your clients?
Yeah, so we've got a few. We work directly with influencers and we work directly with brands as well. I think firstly, we're telling people to try their absolute best not to panic. We kind of knew that this 24-hour period was going to be a little bit confusing. A lot of people didn't know if the app was going to go down, if it was going to go down and come back, as it has done. I think what we're trying to tell people is that, social media existed before TikTok and it will exist afterwards. What TikTok brought us was kind of a very down-to-earth type of content. And anyone could be a content creator without feeling the need to have, a high-tech camera or this need to be polished. So what we're trying to tell people is, don't panic, first of all, but also highlight the importance of diversifying the streams and the platforms in which you're publishing your content. Even though the app is back now, I do still think that we will see creators be very mindful of not being too reliant on one platform after the panic that this did cause. So I think we will see an uptake on other platforms such as Snapchat, YouTube Shorts, for example, and also utilizing Reels on Instagram.